Yo, yo,
Are
yo.
we
We're live. We're live.
live on YouTube?
What's up, y'all? Sorry for being late.
Some technical difficulties, but we're here. We're here now.
We're
We're
here.
gonna have a good discussion. So, what's up, my friend? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm cooling. I'm out here in Houston, waiting for this drop.
You have a big night back in the Wick, dropping in just a few short minutes. So let's get right into it. I mean, the last time I spoke to you, which was on Pen Game, you had this whole keep breathing initiative going.
Uh huh.
So does this song fit along with that line, or we moving way past that?
All right. Yeah. No. So we're past that. We're launching into a whole new season, man. And I'm really excited. We've got some stuff in the works. It's just really exciting news on the way. So yeah, man, we're past that. It's a new season, and this song is kind of marking that new season. So really excited.
So does this new season have to do with that scrapped project that you and Ace did? Like those songs came out, some of them came out, but now this track is with the new batch of songs that you went back to the lab with, right?
Yes, yes. So this is a part of the new batch of songs, but um, there's a couple of songs from the OG batch that have made it to this new season, but there's a lot of new ones.
Hmm.
So this is just a combination of my best music, and what I will say is that, man, the Lord put this together. So yeah, man, I'm really excited. Really excited, dude. The Lord
That's dope, man.
put it together. Yeah, it's been crazy, man. Just you know sitting with so much new music and finally getting to start releasing it. This song, man, I mean, I made this song in one night. So for me, it was just, it's crazy
Wow.
to see this thing see the light, bro. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's dope. Now, what do you if we could give people a little hint to what they're about to see? We got this black and white aesthetic. We got this, it looks like you went out there with a camera guy and just said, "Hey, let's shoot my town."
Yeah.
Um, it's just that indie, those roots, you're bringing it back. You're bringing it back to the Wick. So can you
Yeah.
talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, man. We made this video with no budget. Um, we made this video with all heart. And we wanted to capture my city, Brunswick, Georgia. We wanted to make a rap video. This was not supposed to be this big production. It was a roots rap video highlighting
Yeah.
Georgia, highlighting Willie's Weenie Wagon, my favorite restaurant, highlighting the famous. Yeah, it's called the Sidney Lanier Bridge. So we're highlighting that. I'm actually sitting in front of my old trailer. So one of the things that they'll see is the old trailer that I grew up in. That's I'm rapping in front of it. That's one of the scenes. What's crazy, man, is so my mentor, one of my best friends named Bailey, and then some friends of mine, Noah and Mason. Man, they helped me and Pat out, and Pat's my manager, and he's the one that shot this video. And what's crazy, man, is they really came in and helped us, man. They literally like tied a pew to the back of a truck. So there's a floating pew in the video that you'll see.
Yeah.
Um, and they tied it to the back of a truck, man, and we just rode around the city with it. So this is a very um, just grassroots, raw hip hop video. The song is it's a raw song. This song was not the um, this was not polished Hulvey. This is me from the Wick. Like this is me. And this is something that I've been excited but also nervous to drop because people have not seen this side of me yet. So I'm curious, man. I don't know what to think, and I'm saying a lot of bold things in this record. So I'm really curious to see
Yeah.
receive this thing, man. For real, for real.
Yeah. So this song, as you say some bold things. What are some of those key turning points that you discuss in the track as pertaining to where you're at now?
Yeah. Okay. So to begin the song, I say, "How you gonna live as a Christian? How you gonna live out the mission? how you gonna roll through the city and pray for the homeless but not for the wicked? Um, that's just even an interesting line in itself because it's like so easy to see the people in poverty in your own community, but you're not praying for the people
Yeah,
that that you find yourself at odds with. I mean, for me in this song, I'm expressing that with church. The church, I grew up in, I had a lot of bitterness with. Another one of the lines in the song, I say, used to sit in the pew as a critic. I would look up like y'all too religious, and then I said, this is for me. I admit it, because I realized that, man,
hmm
all my bitterness towards that church, it was really hurting me. And I would sit in the pew, man, and just refute every last thing they would say. Don't get me wrong, man. I definitely have a lot of conviction towards, a lot of that situation, and I have a lot of love for those people, but I definitely went through some bitterness there. And so I wanted to openly express that for people that struggle with with that bitterness towards church, towards traditional American church. So yeah, bro.
yeah, yeah. That's crazy. And what's it like? I'm sure you've been home since moving to Atlanta, but
Yeah,
just going through your neighborhood and being like, hey, this is where I came up. This is where I'm at now, and now I'm kind of like putting this focus on everything that I've been through.
dude, it's crazy actually. It's very nostalgic. Going back home,
Yeah,
walking around the trailer that I used to live in, getting permission to go and rap on it. Very nostalgic, and it's just takes you back, man. You start to have specific memories, and it's just crazy to just go back and just see how like not much has changed, and to see how you know, yeah, just see how, man, yeah, dude, Brunswick is Brunswick. Honestly, like it was just Brunswick. Like I went back, it was not this big city, man. It was Brunswick, and that's what was cool to me, man. Was just getting to remember those memories, getting to be with my friends, my mentor, like that. That meant a lot to me, for real. Yeah, yeah, y'all. Sorry.
was
Sometimes when I talk, I kind of look away from the camera because I'm locked in. But sorry, y'all. I'm not really focused on trying to please people. So sorry, y'all.
he's getting lost in his nostalgia. You're kind of
For
like
real. I be,
you're floating away.
I be floating off every time, bro.
Just keep making good music and you can float off wherever you're at.
I got you.
So
No
you're
worries.
at the you're at Willie's Weenie Wagon. Now I'm a big food guy. So what is the go-to order there and what makes them the best?
Dude, go to order pork chop sandwich. Um, it's the greatest pork chop
Yo,
sandwich in the history of mankind. You got grilled onions on there. You got some mustard on there, and the pork chops are made to perfection. They put them on that big frying grill, bro. It is insane, man. And they give you peppers with every meal, and people will drive off the interstate to go and eat at Willie's, bro. Willie's literally used to offer to pay people $5,000 if they could make a better pork chop sandwich. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's
has
my
it ever
favorite.
been done?
No, heck no, no way. There's no way, no way, no way. Bro, it is the greatest. Bro, it is the greatest sandwich I've ever had. Bro, I've taken people there and they're like, man,
I've
this
never
is
had a
crazy.
pork chop sandwich.
Bro, it
Never.
is.
That's is that a southern thing, pork chop sandwich,
Yes.
or is that just where you're
Oh,
from?
actually, no, no. So actually, it's a Chicago thing.
Okay.
Willie started in Chicago, and Willie brought it to Brunswick. So he brought his style to Brunswick, and it became the style in Brunswick to the point where another my spot, bro. Like this is not the last time I'm rapping in front of Willie's, bro. We're gonna keep doing it bigger and bigger. Wicktown all day. So yeah, man. Yeah.
It's gonna be it's gonna be an Easter egg in every video.
Oh, 100. It
Um,
always will be.
so
My
is
first music
is the
video.
Wicked?
Huh?
No, go ahead. Go
I was gonna
ahead.
say my first music video was in front of Willie's. Actually, a lot of those same spots in the video I did my first video with that Rapzilla on. It was called Yeah Yeah. Yeah Yeah wasn't bad. The shots were great. It was me that made it bad. But sorry, Justin, I cut you off, man. What was your question?
No, I think what happened is I lost you for a second and then realized you kept going.
Oh,
So is the Wicked that you mentioned in the chorus a play on people from the Wick?
it's not. And it's crazy because Ace had mentioned something like that. We were talking through titles, and I remember one time he mentioned Wicked. And I was like, man, that's crazy because no, that was on an accident, man. The Spirit wrote this whole thing, bro. The Spirit wrote this whole thing, so it was just on accident for me. But I know, I mean, God can do whatever. So yeah,
I was like, this is genius. This is genius level writing here. But it was an accident.
I
Unless
think
unless it
people were
came from
picking it
God
up.
and then okay.
Yeah. So
So what we're getting ready to watch the video in a few minutes. So what is the ultimate thing that you'd want people to take away from you and your story in the video after
yeah,
watching it?
pray for your enemies. That's my takeaway. Pray for your enemies and appreciate people's testimonies. I'm talking a lot about that in this song. One of the lines I say, "Had some brothers who smoking the dank. I can't judge them. I know that I can't, cause I looked at my mama with hate." And so I realized my own sin. I realized my own mistakes. So I
Mhm.
can't judge what my friends are doing. And also I talk about the church and the enemies of like praying for them. And so, and at the end of the day, it's like, man, the church shouldn't be your enemy. So for me, like, and it was. So the takeaway of this song is to pray for your enemies, love your enemies. Uh, that's what I want to communicate. And I want to just communicate my testimony. This song is really take away what I've been through. You know, I talk about how I used to lust a lot on women in this song, you know, and how,
Yeah.
you know, that's, I want people to get to hear that at face value and look at it for themselves and say, man, I'm struggling with that, you know? So, you know, yeah, Justin, man, I just want to be relatable, bro. I just want people to get to experience what God's trying to speak to them in my music. Um, so hopefully this song, man, hopefully touches you guys and anybody in this live. You know, if you're struggling with that judgment, you know, this song's for you, and God can take that from you. Just start looking in His eyes, and it doesn't mean that you can't inspect things. You can, but you need to be careful for it not to turn into bitterness and condemnation. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, guys, thank y'all so much too for just all the support. I mean, I see y'all all in the chat, and it really means a lot. You know, we're 5 minutes from the video dropping, and I just wanted to tell y'all thank you for coming in here because y'all are real ones. And shout out to Rapzilla too, man. Justin, man, y'all been holding it down, bro. It's been cool, like, you know, getting to rekindle and just. I know me and you haven't
Yeah.
even done a solo interview, so this is the
This
first
is
one.
it. And this is a quick one. So we
Yeah.
need we need to get one of those epic write-ups where I could just pen out your whole story like I did with Wande and Lecrae and Gavi. So that's my favorite thing to do, and those interviews are always like so special.
Yeah, we got to, bro. Let's
You
do
know,
it. For real, let's do it. Let's do it.
yeah, we'll keep that streak alive. So we got we got about 4 minutes. So everyone who's watching now, after the video, head on over to Rapzilla's Instagram, and we're gonna go live with Hulvey for an after party, and you guys could ask him whatever questions you want.
Whatever y'all want, man.
And
I'm here to answer all these
I'm gonna
questions.
I'm gonna moderate through those questions. Hopefully they're not too wild. I know it's kind of late, so probably only wild people are awake right now to
Hey,
ask
hold up.
to
Hey, hold
ask,
on one sec,
ask
Justin.
these questions.
My
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
little my little brother in this mug, Andrew Hovey. Hey, listen, man. That's a that's a real one right there. That's my little brother. Andrew, I love you, bro. Thank you for hopping on in here, man. I love you, bro, for real. I love you, man.
Is he going to be an artist someday?
He actually already is. He's been making songs and they're actually really good. I don't really be. I'm just kind of behind the scenes, just with him in the studio. But he's actually been going crazy, bro. I sent one of his songs one time in the 116 chat, and it was funny how they were like, man, like it was actually really good. So
No, no Hulvey feature on one of his tracks to help elevate.
100, 100. But see, here's the thing about Drew, man. He gonna get it himself. I'm going to feature, but Drew got the sauce himself. He don't need big bro. He don't need big bro.
How much you charging for a feature though? That's important.
Right now, these days,
You get a discount?
Andrew, oh, it's free for Andrew all day. You best believe. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what might you know what
You don't
might
know, you
cost
don't know your worth.
what might cost Andrew, what might cost him a little bit is to let me play the game with him. You know what I mean? That might, something like that. I might have to borrow his PS4. Maybe that should be the price.
It's like, yeah, I could throw down a 16, and then the verses, the bars get lower the further back the whatever he's offering. So be like,
Yeah,
that's only about 8 bars I can give you.
yeah, man. Hey, anybody
Um,
in here? At 10. I'm sorry, 11:59. We're gonna hop off and go. But I just wanted to say this was on my heart. For anybody that's watching this live right now and does not know Christ, like He's for you, and this is your time. If you don't know Him, He wants to know you. So yeah, I think it's time, Justin.
it's time. Hulvey back in the Wick is going to premiere right
Wig
now, and
Town,
then meet us on Rapzilla's Instagram for the after party.
Wig Town, baby. All right, y'all. Tune in
Peace.
with me. Tune in with me on YouTube.